Survival in the Andes, the full story. On October 13, 1972, an Uruguayan Air Force plane, Flight 571, took off carrying 45 people, mostly members of the Old Christians rugby team, along with their families and friends, traveling from Montevideo, Uruguay, to Santiago, Chile. While flying over the Andes Mountains, the aircraft encountered a severe storm and poor visibility, causing it to crash at an altitude of 3,600 meters in the freezing snow. Moments after the crash, 12 passengers died instantly, while the survivors found themselves facing a dire situation. 1. Temperatures dropping to 30 degrees Celsius, 22 degrees Fahrenheit at night. 2. A lack of food and water. 3. No way to send distress signals, as their location was unknown. The survivors used their ingenuity to stay alive. 1. They melted snow under the sun to obtain drinking water. 2. They tore apart airplane seats to use as insulation against the freezing cold. A shocking decision, resorting to cannibalism after days of starvation, and with no hope of rescue, the survivors had to make a terrible decision, eating the flesh of their deceased companions to sustain themselves. It was a heartbreaking and horrifying choice, but it was their only means of survival. An avalanche and more tragedy. On the 17th day, an avalanche buried the wreckage of the plane, killing 8 more people. The struggle for survival became even more difficult, but the survivors remained determined. A desperate journey for help. After nearly 2 months, 2 survivors, Roberto Cainsa and Nando Parado, decided to trek through the mountains in search of help. Their journey lasted 10 days, during which they walked 55 kilometers, 34 miles, across the brutal terrain, until they finally reached a Chilean valley where they encountered a local shepherd. Rescue. After 72 days. On December 23, 1972, after 72 days of suffering, rescue teams arrived and found the 16 remaining survivors. Their story shocked the world, but they had managed to defy the odds and survive. The impact of the story. The incident became one of the most famous survival stories in history. It was documented in several books, the most notable being Alive, 1974, and later adapted into a movie, Alive, 1993, which tells the true events of the tragedy. This story remains a testament to human resilience and the relentless fight for survival in the harshest conditions.